You're watching Ava Bear Football on tdhmedia.net. Sponsored by the Douglas County Herald, Archie's Family Restaurant, Ava General Baptist Church, Blooming Blessings Boutique, the Ava Bear Booster Club, Cash Gas Company of Ava, the offices of Chris and Alicia DeGase, Clarity AV Solutions, Cross Point Church of Ava, Ava Celebrate Recovery, Gibbons Furniture, Interior Solutions Flooring and Supplies, the office of Kim Hathcock, Douglas County Circuit Clerk, Jim's Body Shop of Ava, Kiwanis Club of Ava, Life Church Ava, Long Dollar Furniture, where saving money matters, Melancholy Roasting, PC Express, Ava Assembly of God Church, Ready Set Go Movers, Ruby Garden Chinese Restaurant, Prime Care of Ava, Pro Design Printing, Show Me Real Estate, and Sonic of Ava. And now from Cause Radio, here's the voice of the Bears, Joe Corum.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and it begins. Actually, to be honest with you, it started a while back, didn't it? Ava Bears pregame show on Cause Radio started, what was it, about 11:30 this morning on the best radio in the Ozarks, Cause AM and FM. I'm Joe Corum, along with the world-famous Greg Davis, who's over doing a little checking into statistics, etc. at this very moment. We found ourselves in Lamar, Missouri, where the Ava Bears and the Lamar Tigers, for the third time, face one another in the state quarterfinals of football. Got to tell you, first two rounds were outstanding. They were great ball games. First, we lost by 6. Second, we lost by 5. Third game, you have that feeling, don't you? Ava, Lamar, it's headed your way next on the best radio in the Ozarks, Cause AM and FM.
The new gas-powered Kubota Sidekick is the first utility vehicle of its kind. With the freedom to roam at 40 miles per hour and the power to haul whatever needs hauling, it's where durability meets speed. Built to get the job done right, with acceleration and handling that blur the line between work and fun. Kubota. Shape your world.
Come see your local Kubota dealer, Edgeler and Harper, Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove.
For all your roofing and guttering needs, it's Rick's Roofing, LLC, 683-8081. We understand that you need a good job done in a timely manner and the best bang for your buck. It's Ricky Jones and the crew at Rick's Roofing, and also doing excavating work, dozing, backhoe, skidster work, septic, brush clearing, mulching, pretty much anything. Give Ricky and the crew a call. 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC. We hit the highways a lot during the sports season, traveling to ball game after ball game, home and away. And the best one-stop shop for fuel, food, and convenience store needs is Signal Food Stores. And if you don't have one already, you've got to get the Signal Rewards Card. Start earning rewards for the purchases you make all the time anyway, and it's easy and free. These points are automatically converted into Signal cash each night, and you can check your balance online. Signal Food Stores, your one-stop shop for when you're on the go.
You deserve more than a cookie-cutter mortgage. Whether you're looking for your first home or your dream home, the best place to start is Town & Country Bank. Our lenders are here to listen to your needs and help you construct the mortgage that fits you and your new home. We'll be there when you're ready to make your move. Let us build your mortgage solution today. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, Smart Mortgage Solutions.
Are you ready for the Christmas season? Do you need some additional or new furniture to accommodate those Thanksgiving and Christmas guests? Come see us at Long Dollar Furniture. You can start your layaway for Christmas today at Long Dollar. We've also got Christmas decor, centerpieces, crafted decor, and all the furniture you need for your living room or bedroom. Spend your money at home, shop local, and come by and see us at Long Dollar, where saving money matters.
Students striving to be the best in academics, sports, and performing. And when you look for a job after graduation, come to the place that's the best industrial plant around. Emerson Climate Technologies. Working with the best. We want you to come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ava.
Well, folks, it's time. Ava Bears take on the Lamar Tigers. And by the way, a couple of notes to pass along. TDHmedia.net providing us video coverage of our broadcast this afternoon, also throughout Cause Country. And we appreciate their help in streaming live on the interweb at KKOZ.com. Now the Lamar Marching Band has joined us on the football field. Here for too long, we'll have the national anthem. But right now, we're focused on Lamar, a huge football team, similar to what we've seen the last couple of years. They'll work backs in the backfield, quarterbacks/running backs, have kids with misdirection running this, that way, and the other, and they're power football. Ava Bears, everybody thought we'd rebuild this year, but guess what? The record is unmarked so far on the loss column, and the Ava Bears hope to keep it alive with kids that you knew were good, but just didn't realize not this good. Ava and Lamar, it's set to be a classic. We hope you'll be involved with the broadcast that will carry us not only this afternoon, but how about either at Ava next week or on the road to Iowa, nearly there the week after this. That's a big hope, and we'll hold on to it for a while. Ava Lamar, it comes your way next on the best radio in the Ozarks, bar none. KKOZ, KKOZ-FM, Ava, Missouri.
We welcome you today to Cross Point Church.
By turning around, sharing a hand and a smile with somebody today, tell them you're glad to see them this morning and see them.
Today we're going to worship. We're going to worship together.
We need to realize more than anything is that we're all sinners in need of grace.
It gives me hope. In fact, it gives me more than hope. It gives me truth. How about let's have a real conversation about something pretty big?
Love you. God bless. See you next Sunday.
Hey, this is Tammy from MS Propane. Fall is here, days are getting shorter, and that means cooler weather's on its way. Now's the time to get those tanks set and filled up. Check with MS Propane for all of your tank set and fill up needs. Locally owned and locally operated. Call today at 417-683-5300. MS Propane, heating the way.
General Motors is trying their best to put you behind the wheel of a new Buick or GMC this month, and we at Brad Guffey Motor want to help you with the selection. All the 2019 models still in stock have dramatic discounts, and GM Financial has special rates on many of those same models. Go to bradguffey.com and see the savings on everything we have on the lot, then come by the store and let our sales staff help you with the process. We want to earn your business, but you have to take the first step. Remember to stay local. Come see us at Brad Guffey Motor today.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website www.swaddish.com. And from all of us at the law offices of Christopher J. Swaddish, we want to wish good luck to the Ava Bears.
Century Bank of the Ozarks is your hometown community bank with full-service locations in Gainesville, Ava, Theodosia, and Bakersfield. We offer a full line of personal checking and saving account options, as well as a variety of corporate and business banking solutions. Our experienced lenders at Century Bank of the Ozarks specialize in residential, consumer, commercial, and agricultural lending. Since 1894, Century Bank of the Ozarks has maintained its reputation of friendly service and quick local decision-making. Stop in and let our friendly staff introduce you to our banking products. Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I think we've met in the middle of the field right now. Greg Davis taking a picture or two. The coin goes into the air, and we're about to have a decision. Greg's headset's up in play, but he's in the process of posting to KKOZ.com, actually our Facebook page. They're meeting in the middle of the field. Well, apparently Lamar won the toss, and they do what Ava does all the time. They deferred, so Lamar will get the football to start the third quarter, and that means the Ava Bears going to get the football to start out the football game. Looks to me like we'll be racing to the south end of the football field. Lamar will work to the north end. There is a breeze, but it seems to be swirling around a little bit. Not a lot. It is a cold Saturday afternoon for football. Ava Lamar, we get it next on Cause AM and FM.
Plumbing problems? Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Plumbing. Greg has over 35 years experience and can handle all your plumbing needs, commercial and residential. Greg does new construction, remodeling, and drain cleaning. Greg Cantwell does complete kitchen and bath remodeling, water heaters, softeners, and filters. Greg is licensed and insured and does free estimates. Give Greg a call at 989-9167. Serving all your plumbing needs.
Juan Juarez will be kicking off to the 40-yard line. Hopefully you're watching the video or listening to the broadcast on Cause Radio, because all the talk about gone. It's time to toe it up, put it in, get it to play. Standing back at about the 10-yard line for Ava. We're about ready to go to receive the football and start the state quarterfinal football game. Third time around, your Ava Bears and the Lamar Tigers. Nate Swafford stands close to the end zone with a lot of respect for the kicking game of Lamar, and I believe they kicked some field goals this year. The wind decides to hesitate the action a tad bit as it blows it off in the holder. Going to try it again. Juan will relocate, and we're about ready to play football. I don't know about you, Greg, but I'm a little nervous about this. So is the wind.
The wind is here. This is the second time they just knocked it off the holder.
Does it again, someone's going to have to come over and hold the football before we can do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play a little football, I hope. Kick is there. It's going to come down along the ground, bound down, pick up by Nate at the 5, to the 10, finds the 20, little crease opens up to the 25, down right there, Ava Bear football. First and 10, time out on the field.
Heath & Son Feed and Supply will be closed on Thursday, November the 28th for Thanksgiving. We'll be open on Friday and Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We have our small square bales of hay. Have 14% and 20% range cubes. Crystal Lake tubs are available. Heath & Son Feed and Supply will be closed Thanksgiving Day, but reopening on Friday and Saturday.
First and 10, Bears for the 25, and we go in motion. I'm not certain we got the handoff handled right there. If Nate will have to fall on the football as we were trying to sneak it up the middle, either that or we didn't get the snap right. So with that, it becomes second and 10. Greg, I don't think there's much anything right there, is it?
No, not 1 inch.
Now, let me emphasize here, these kids are monsters. 295, 300 pounds right along the front side of the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 from the 25. We're working from left to right on your radio dial. First start of this football game. Have some blue sky mixed with clouds. Here comes the Bears, man in motion. That's Spencer going to run it along the line. Nate Swafford to the corner. He's to the 40. Midfield. 45. 40. One man and knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Stays on his feet. He's total on. Did he go out of bounds? Touchdown! Nate Swafford goes the distance. 75 yards. A 75-yard run. Did he stand? Oh, well, he was not knocked out of bounds. So it is how many 75-yard run for Nate Swafford right off the bat. The Bears do what they do so very well. They fool you to the middle and then tick to the outside. Nate Swafford, I thought, got pushed out of bounds, but I could not see it. Like I said, there were some kids over there between me and there, and play to start the football game. Is that the second or third play of the game? Second goes 75 yards, so we take 55 seconds off. Put points on the board right off the bat. I'm guessing we're going for 2. That's the set right now. Wide out split to each side of the field. Under center is Swafford. Caden Myers right behind him. Going to give it to Caden. Nate's going to keep, and he will not get it. Stopped in the backfield. But how about this, my friends? Time out on the field. Your Bears 6. Lamar's going to get the football.
Hey guys, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. We are so excited that we have expanded and now have offices located in Mansfield and in Ava to serve this area better. And if you are thinking of selling your place, now is a good time as any. We pride ourselves on how we market our property, whether it's a farm, land, residential, in town, or commercial building. We use a variety of tools to bring awareness to potential buyers of the property that you want to sell. Visit either Show Me Real Estate location Monday through Friday or on Saturday mornings, and someone will be there to assist you. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Well, I don't know about you, Greg, but I don't think I could have scripted a better start to the football game that right there.
We just talked about on the way over what was going to be the first play of the game.
Well, guess what? We dove right up the middle and boom, I said no. Second play, you work down along the edge, and guess what happens? Bears find points to start the ball game, a 75-yard drive, but now we put it in the hands of that high-powered Lamar Tiger offense from from the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25. Opens up the middle. Big run coming here. Lamar will get to the 45, almost to midfield. 48-yard line. Time out of the field. It's Lamar 0, Ava 6.
The weather has turned, and the nights and early mornings are cold in Cos Country. If you need some heat maintenance, call the crew of Thomas Heating and Air. 417-251-1721. And these are the folks famous around Cos Country for no upcharges on nights, weekends, even holidays. Yes, it's true. 417-251-1721. And feel the difference with Thomas Heating and Air.
Lamar will keep the football. They have two kids in the backfield that run. Stahl with it. Dante Stahl on the carry. The play 9-yard line, so a short field for Lamar. Stahl, two boys stand back there. It's either Tucker, Wilhite, or Stahl, and they may rotate some in there. Motion man was Kate Griffith, by the way, and the run is good for how many yards, Greg? 9 yards. Not bad at all on the first run by Lamar, so they have sitting down and one in Ava territory. Spot the football at about the 41-yard line or so. In the backfield, that will be the way all night long or afternoon long of football. It comes into Wilhite's hands. It is instead in the hands of Case Tucker, who will run to the outside running room. Tucker could score. He's inside the 15 down at about the 13-yard line. Skiles brings him down. So Lamar's response to Ava's 75-yard run, Greg, is to do about the same. They're able to run, utilizing those two boys. His quarterback, Case Tucker, Dante Stahl, those were the two kids we thought would start at quarterback / running back. We understood that Tucker was somewhat injured and Wilhite might play, but that has not been the case so far. So it becomes now for Lamar a first down and spot the football at about the 13-yard line as the Tigers are moving at will against Ava to start the football game. 6-0 your score. We'll put a man in motion, and with that, right up the middle on the carry, good for near to a touchdown before stop, Dante Stahl, and he'll get inside the inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line. Greg, they're big, aren't they? And powerful. And they seek to control the line of scrimmage. They've been challenged with his huge ball team from Lamar. So Lamar trailing Ava 6-0. We missed the extra point, and now the Tigers knocking on the door, and they're a third down and 6 with the ball, second and 3 rather, with the ball at the 6-yard line. Two boys in the backfield. They work at quarterback at Autumn. Now they run this time Case Tucker with it, and Tucker gets inside the 5 down to about the 4. Trying to get acclimated to the football field. A little bit of a post in my way, so I'll work in and out of that. And so with that now, Greg, third down and how far to go? About 31.5. Certainly 4-down territory. The Lamar Tigers with the football, their first touch, trying to drive down the field from 51 yards out. The Bears went 75 yards on a run by Nate Swafford. Now, our two boys, that's Stahl and Tucker, backfield, and the snap about to come. It will end up in the hands of Stahl in for a touchdown. Did he make it? Apparently not. They did not throw their hands up in the air, so he's going to be short, but it'll be enough for a first down, Greg. So first and goal from inside the 1. Kate Myers makes the defensive stop, but now Lamar with a chance. Well, by the way, they're moving this one to play, and they'll be in, don't you think, Greg?
Yeah, no stopping them this time. It's just 1 yard and 4 downs to go.
It is Stahl, who's huge, and Tucker in the backfield. I'm not kidding. These kids are big, but you expect that. Up the middle with it. Stahl goes in. Touchdown. So Lamar comes right back. A lot of scoring early. At the 8:07 mark, it becomes a 51-yard drive by the Lamar Tigers. Now, Lamar typically has a kicking game that they utilize. Let's see if they go for the 2 right here. And, Greg, especially the way they're moving football wouldn't surprise me, and they are. They're going to go for 2. Tucker, Stahl work out of the backfield as co-quarterbacks. Snap about to come, looking for 2 in the 6-6 ball game at the 8:07 juncture. And the Bears will get it. Stahl, there's the reverse play, and to the outside touchdown. In for the 2-point conversion. So the carry, first off by Stahl, is good for a yard. Then the 2-point conversion is good as well. And so with that now, the score will go. Lamar 8, your Ava Bears 6.
Dan here at Tarrant Insurance in Ava. Once again, it's open enrollment time for health care plans November 1st through December 15th. This year, we want to help anyone in need of good, affordable health insurance for the year 2020.
We have health plans with great coverage, very affordable premiums, some as low as $0. Call us at 683-1035. We can see if you qualify. Most people do. The consultation is free and only takes about 10 minutes. Get your family covered. Tarrant Insurance, 683-1035.
Well, Greg Davis, 2-point conversion difference in the football game right here. You see the power of that offensive line. Lamar just huge, as has been the case for the last 2 years. They're just too big for us. That's what everybody says, at least. Ball will bound down and get out of bounds inside the 10, dies right about there. And so soon to be Ava's football time on the field is Lamar 8, your Ava Bears 6.
At Ozarks Family Vision Center, they are dedicating their lives to your eyes by providing the highest level of total family eye care in a friendly, personal, and compassionate environment. They strive to develop lifelong relationships with their patients to ensure excellent vision, eye health, and enhanced quality of life. Visit them at the Roberts Center or call 683-3612 for Ozarks Family Vision Center.
Well, let's see. They score, we score. They get 2, we don't. There's your difference in the ball game. 8-6 score, Lamar advantage. Under center, Nate Swafford. Gonna hand it off. No wants to keep it. Looks for a little crease. It's not there. Is trying to do the blocking and running up inside Nate Swafford, maybe a yard on that little puppy. But Greg, you just look at the way Lamar, and they do this, that's characteristic on defense, they will stop you at the line of scrimmage. That's the whole idea of this thing, not to give you anything at all, and they do an effective job of it. It becomes second down and nothing for Ava. Where you want to spot that football, Mr. Davis?
Spotted at the 31-yard line.
36-yard line. 30. So the Bears now need 9 yards or so. Wide out, split to each side of the field. Man in motion. Spencer comes that way. Spencer looks for a cut. He gets loose. He's going to get the first down plus some. Spencer's extra effort passes the 47. And Ava Bears move them chains now. Give up a 1st and 10 as we run to the outside against Lamar. Running to the inside is like running into a brick wall. That team on the edges, as you recall last year and the year before, where we found the outside. They adjust. 1st and 10, 4-6 up the gut. And with that, one thing's for sure, they're going to stop King Myers, aren't they? That's the first thing you know that they're going to do. They look at those figures, look at the way the game's played, and we got a pile of kids there. And Caden is down, now helped up. I like that. You see that? Reach down. Excellent effort by that young man who came up to make the stick right there, Justin Walker, as he helps Caden up off the football field. Now, Gregory, that's how you play state quality football. For the Bears, no gain whatsoever. It's second down and 10. Ball stays at the 46-yard line. Yes, we work left to right on your radio dial. In this first quarter play, already 8-6 your score, advantage Lamar. Back to pass is Swafford. Heading down the field, wide open Mendel. He's got it at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown right over the top, no coverage. No coverage at all by Lamar. And the Ava Bears pass play from Swafford, and you can see that one coming, Greg. Mendel had no one near him. He catches and runs to finish it off. How many yards on that pass? 54 yards. So 5-4 that time through the air on the pass play from Swafford to Mendel, and that was, well, it was almost like the ball game last week when we had Spencer so wide open. So the extra point conversion becomes somewhat kind of important, doesn't it? 12 points now on the board for your Bears up against the Lamar Tigers. Going for 2. We're caught in the backfield, not going to get it. So the 2-point conversion is spoiled again, but the Bears have taken the lead back. It's Ava 12, Lamar 8.
At Mill Country Title, specializing in bringing security and peace of mind to all of your real estate transactions. Proud to serve clients in Ava, Mountain Grove, and in Gainesville. The Ava phone number, 683-1907. That's 683-1907 for Mill Country Title.
This is where we need that kicking game. Well, let's see. We were talking about kicking games and lack thereof, but as a result of that 12-8 our score, and the offense of Ava has to diversify that running game up the middle, and we knew this going into this football game. Lamar was big enough and talented enough that would make it extremely difficult for at least for the time being, Caden Myers to get anything. However, as the game goes on, Greg, I have a hunch that the possibility of that will open up a little bit. It's a 12-8 ball game because Lamar will begin focusing on the edges a little bit more, and that will open up the middle. Ball is picked up by Lamar at the 15 to the 20. Good running room and a good run by Lamar. Past the 30 up to about the 34 thereabouts. Time out on the field. Ava 12, Lamar 8.
Lakey Custom Cabinetry. With over 25 years of cabinet making experience, we build custom cabinets and countertops for new homes and remodels, as well as entertainment centers, mantles, bookshelves, wet bars, coffee tables, and other cabinetry. Reach us at 683-3953 to book us. That's 683-3953 for Lakey Custom Cabinetry. And sending out this salute to Jacob Lakey and the rest of the football Bears.
All right, here comes Lamar. It'll be Dante Stahl with the ball. We'll start this play, by the way, at the 44-yard line, and Stahl will cross the 45. Caden comes up to make the defensive play. A little bit better job stopping him on first down. Greg, how many yards are you going to give him?
Give him 5 yards. Ball will be placed at the 37.5.
It's a long 5, by the way. We'll call it second down, long 5, almost 4.5. And with that now, the Tigers will set up first and 10 from their 38. Again, 2 quarterbacks literally in the backfield. Block, now they're going to try a little misdirection to the outside. Big run right here by Kate Griffith. He'll get to the corner. The Bears stop him just before he gets to the first down marker as he'll go down to the 43 or thereabouts. Caden again comes up to make the defensive play. And with that now, Greg, this becomes third down and about a goal or a yard to go for Lamar. Lamar, Ava, clawing it out here at Lamar High School. It's 12-8 score. The Bears have scored twice. Lamar's second possession now in tow. They're facing a 3rd and 1 at their 43-yard line. Here comes the snap back to the quarterback, and with it running with Stahl, and he'll find the first down and get to the outside and get past the midfield to close to the 49. Stahl has been featured. He's the senior, about 175 pounds. He's 5'10 or thereabouts. Spencer comes up to make the defensive play, and just think about the size difference there. Spencer up against Dante Stahl. It's first down, Gregory, is that correct?
First down, their first down of the game.
Ball's at the 49-yard line, Ava territory, and the Bear defense hopefully learning a few things with each snap of the football. Here comes what should be Tucker and Stahl, waiting for the snap. It ends up in the hands of Stahl. The reverse is there. The Bears are there. Great defensive play made by Ava in the backfield. Dylan King got in the back and knocked it down. Good job by Ava right there. There is another youngster I need to write down here and put in my book. And I thought I had that somewhere. But I see what they're doing, the way they're using him. I need to move him out so I find him as he comes back misdirection. I think there might have been a loss on that play. Back to, well, let's see, inside now Lamar territory, back to the 48. It becomes second down and 12, and a great job right there by Ava getting in the backfield and disrupting that motion coming back this way. The flow is there again. Back to pass, it looks like it's Stahl. He'll put it in the air. Got a catch at the 40. Inside Ava territory to the 39. Out on the edge, and this kid is huge. Wyatt Hall. Saw him warming up. He's 6 feet tall, 191 pounds, and I mean he is a monster. Move them chains. Here comes Lamar. The Tigers move it into Ava territory, and a nice pass play done by Dante Stahl. Move it down to the 39. It's 12 Ava, 8 Lamar, and a football game played at Lamar on a gorgeous afternoon for football, albeit a little bit on the chilly side. Back we go. Stahl and Tucker in the backfield. Everybody else winged in tight. Motion man comes. Stahl will hand it off. And on the corner on the carry that time for Lamar, it will be Austin Wilkerson. So there's another name that I'll pencil into the book. And Greg, the length of the run on that one for Wilkerson.
Length on the run is 7 yards on that carry.
And with that, it becomes second down and 3. We're in Ava territory. Put the ball to 33-yard line. Lamar driving on the Bears after the Bears now twice have returned the favor. Ava scoring first on a 75-yard run, and then on a pass play for 54 yards. Lamar, in the midst of it all, runs down the field. They just run down the field, getting their 2-point conversion. Your score is 12-8. Now handed off in the backfield, looking to run up inside the Bears, and their ball comes out. Scramble for it. And Lamar acts like they've recovered the football, but the ball came loose. Lamar was able to fall back on it, but the Bears did a pretty good job defensively, the chains being moved for a first down. And boy, Greg, they were within an inch of getting that football.
They was. I thought we had it there for a second.
Howsoever, it's enough for a first down, and with that, Lamar sets up shop now in Ava territory as they'll have the ball at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lamar Tigers. Bears have scored twice. Lamar knocks on the door in their second opportunity as they're set up with a twin set back that are running back or quarterback combination. Spin a man in motion with that stall with the football. He'll get loose from one tackler, then another, stays on his feet, and the Bears finally spin him down, but not before he gets inside the 21-yard line. That is Dante Stahl, 175 pounds, senior, about 5'10". Actually, he looks a whole lot taller than that. He's a big kid, Greg. Give him 5 on that run, is that correct?
I'll give him 5, maybe 5.5.
So a skinny 5, that worked. So 2nd and 5 for Lamar's. Close to our 20-yard line as their team lines up. The Ava Bear defense trying to regroup and face this huge football team. And how do you play against them? Somehow, so far, we do. Now with that, the handoff coming to the top side. Bears in the backfield, breaking up. Josh Bray gets to the backfield and makes the stop on J.D. Bishop. Caught in the backfield. An excellent job by Josh Bray to get back there and pull him down. And he's going to be thrown back almost to the 24, in between the 23 and 24-yard line. Nice defensive. How many yards did he lose on that?
Lots of 2.
So it becomes 3rd down, probably 4-down territory for the Tigers, you would think. In this 12-8 ball game, Ava with the advantage by 4 at this moment, and the 2-point conversions have failed for us. Lamar accomplishes theirs. There's your scoring setup. Now Lamar will set it up again, Stahl or Tucker, mostly Stahl so far in the ball game. This time Tucker will get it on call, and the Bears are there, and Josh Bray in the midst of it all. And the ball's going to end up back to the 21, maybe somewhere in between the 21 and 22. And with that now it becomes 4th down, Greg, and about 5 yards, or a skinny 5, or long 4. What are you talking? 4th and 5. We'll work that. Sounds better, at least from our standpoint. I don't have any doubt that the Tigers will go for it right here. The Bears have done an excellent job, though, in this series beginning to see what Lamar is doing. It takes a while to adjust to that fact that it can be Tucker, it can be Stahl, and you bring a man in motion, you hand it off to him. So what are we doing right now? We end the quarter. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? 4th down and 5 for Lamar. Our score at the end of 1. It's your Bears 12, Lamar 8.
Commodity Specialist Company are the specialists when it comes to feed that will help the dairy farmer and cattleman in Cause Country. Whether you need a buyer, reliable source, or help identifying and developing new markets, Commodity Specialist Company has a track record of service and tools you need. Call 417-746-4104. That's 746-4104. Or stop by our location at 649 Hummingbird Lane in Norwood. Commodity Specialist, wishing good luck to all area teams.
Hello, this is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church. As you are cheering on the Bears, I'd like to encourage you to get involved in a local community of believers. We have services at the Ava General Baptist Church Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. and on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. and would love to have you join us. Whether it's our church or another church, just don't sit on the sidelines, get in the game. And may God bless all the players, coaches, and this community.
Davis, 12-8, Ava advantage. Lamar facing a 4th and 5. You have scored 2.
Clark County 6, Hallsville 0, and Thayer and Valley Christian 2, Thayer 0.
How about that? Pulled down the safety. Big 4th and 5. Can the defense do this? Spin a man among it. Here's Stoll with it. He wants to pitch. Goes to the outside. Bears have contained. There he goes. Ava Bear football. In there in the midst of it, Nate Swafford, Spencer Skiles, Caden Myers make the defensive stop, and it's the Ava Bears that have made the first defensive stand in the football game. Each team's offense had driven down the field on the others and had scored till right here. And mark it down as we start the second quarter of play for the big old star by this one, ladies and gentlemen. The Bear defense said no on 4th down. It is our football. Ball is at the 24-yard line as we'll reverse field, and we'll work right to left. 2 boys split to the top side. Nate Swafford under center. And what do we want to do? We're going to hand it to Caden Myers. And boy,
he's smothered.
He runs. Wow. he runs into a crowd. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, Coach Bailey said one thing to his offensive line. You do not let Kevin Myers hurt you.
They're saying, look for number 40. Do not let him beat you.
You just kill him if he comes to the line. No gang at all. Well, you know, I remember last year in the football game, we just felt so sorry for Caden, and the next thing you know, we popped one real big.
Yeah. He's going to do it.
It's second down and 10, wide out, split to each side of the field. Back is Nate to throw. He'll hold it. He's under pressure. Has to scramble. This is where it gets real dangerous. Gonna flip it up. It is out of bounds. Spencer Skiles was back beyond the defense, but the ball wasn't thrown quite far enough. Now, you remember last week on a play just like that, all the defenders kind of froze and forgot about the receiver, Spencer Skiles, and he was wide open down the field for a touchdown. If the ball had been thrown just a little bit further, the same thing had happened again. The defenders have converged a little bit, pulled off their coverage. Now, big third down for Ava. Third and 10. What are we going to do against this huge football team called the Lamar Tigers? We're at the 25-yard line after our defense said no. Now the Bears going to do it. A little reverse coming back. Back to throw. Here comes Nate. He'll flip it up. There's Caden Myers. First down for Caden and more. Caden will get past the 35 up to the 36. And what do you do now with your big old fullback comes out on the back? So with that, the Bears move those down, pick up a down, and there it comes. If you step about 11. Well, Caden up the middle, but every now and then he's going to find himself out in the flat waiting for the ball to be thrown. There's a case in point. Those chains. I want to spot the football at the 37-yard line. We're moving from right to left. Nate Swafford, what will he do? He'll keep the football, tries to step up inside. That's not going to happen. Lamar's all over that stuff. Great job by Lamar in the middle of the pile. We are not winning that battle. Lost about a yard, maybe a half a yard on that particular one. They'll move the chains back about a half a yard. So with it, call it second down and 10. I mean, we're sitting here down the line looking right at it. Ball is resting at the 37-yard line. Bears looking at their wristbands, getting the play. Bring to the side. Blake King, Mendel be topside. Out of the shot, no. Out of the center set is Nate Swafford. Caden's right behind him. Caden's going to get the ball. No pitch comes. Here it comes. We're in trouble. We're caught in the backfield. Hold on to that football, please. Back to the 35-yard line. They were ready on the sweep that time and shut her down. So the Bears did not make it. Spencer Skiles with it. It becomes another loss. Third down and 12. Now the Lamar Tiger defense stands up. Battle continues at the 9:49, 9:43 mark of this first half of football. The Bears offense, who've scored twice, have a 12-8 lead over Lamar. Now we find Lamar's defense rearing up and saying, no, 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 no. Third down and 12 for Avey. Out to the top side, Mendel. King to the near side. Nate Swafford going back to pass right off the top. What are we doing? Going down the field with it. Going for Bray. It is intercepted. Intercepted by the Lamar Tigers. Lamar's pulled down Austin Wilkerson. So Wilkerson will pull the ball down at the 32-yard line. And Greg, that's not a bad punt.
No, you're not.
So with that, Lamar will get the football back at about the 32-yard line. Now both teams have demonstrated something. They understand what defense is. All of a sudden, that 12-8 score becomes a little more of a Now let's see how she works on the defensive side of things. Can the Bears return the favor and do it again? Tucker, Wilhite, Stahl could be her backs in the backfield. We featured Dante Stahl most of the time. I say that. They've got a little reverse play. The Bears are there. Take it down. J.D. Bishop on the carry will get close to the 34 after the play started at the 32, so it becomes second down and 8. Now Lamar has the ball at their end of the football field. 34-yard line. The score, Ava 12, Lamar 8. I'll say that again. Ava 12, Lamar 8. Two boys in the backfield. We have Tucker and Stahl. Everybody else in type 2, if you will, motion backs are available for Lamar. One comes in motion. Instead, it'll be Stahl on the keep. The Bears are there, and Stahl will get close to the 40-yard line. And that will be a couple of yards short of a first down. As that time they brought the motion back, Stahl kept the ball, got behind the blocker, and was able to pick up. Greg, how many yards are you going to give him on that?
4 yards on the carry.
It becomes 3rd down and 2 for Lamar, as the offense is now beginning to run up against defenses that began to make adjustments. Tucker, Stahl backfield, everybody else slotted with 2 backs, 1 to each side that can come in motion. It will be Stahl with the football. Bears got him in the backfield, and he won't gain a thing. Excellent job by the Bear defense that time. They converge almost at the point of attack and make the defensive stop. An excellent job by Ava coming up to make the defensive play for Ava. Bray, along with a whole lot of help right there from Jacob Bruffett. And with that, it becomes 4th down at about a yard. Do they punt, or do they make you think they're going to punt? We'll wait and see.
Punter's not
Ball's going to be at the 40-yard line. I'm not certain of this being a punt. Let's wait and see what it is. They need a yard, and Lamar will honor the Bear defense and punt it away. The Bears will get away from it. It'll take a positive bounce for Lamar and end up at about the 17-yard line. Time out on the football field. It's Ava 12, Lamar 8.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Come the Bears. We're going to try that dive again. Give it off that time, and a little running room for Caden, I believe. Past the 20, up to the 23. Let's make certain it's Caden. Nope, Josh Bray on the carry, Greg. You see that again? Where we handed it off to Josh instead of to Caden. We're trying to get them to focus everything they have on Caden Myers, and that's going to open up a little running room. How many yards could give Josh on that?
About 5 yards for Mr. Josh.
He's running through 500-pound offensive linemen and found a little crease right there and make it 2nd down and 5 for Ava. Move the ball, and what do we do? We'll hand it off again. This time Caden's featured, I think. And boy, did he ever get plastered. Not a lot coming from that play. As all of a sudden, and we're down on the field, slow getting up that time. And now I think we're up and set and ready to go. Did you give us anything on it? No, you didn't, did you? 3rd down and 5. So what do the Bears do? 6:34 left to go into the first half. Ava's up. I said up. 12-8 over Lamar. We're spending our time looking at our wristbands, pulling down the call that's coming in from high and low and everywhere in between. Under center will be Nate Swafford. Everybody's in tight. Looks like run. Hand it off to the corner. We're trying to get there. We get around the corner. 30, 35, and knocked out of bounds. That's Spencer Skiles, who gets to the corner, picks up the first down, and he outran the tight end or the defensive end for Lamar. And Skiles, of course, probably the fastest kid on the football field, just used that speed. And Greg, I see them moving and change over there. You know
that moving and change. That's the 3rd first down for your Bears.
So with that, even out sets up shop, a little bit better field position. What has happened here? Lamar has pushed us deep to our end of the football field, so we need to, if nothing else, change where you start your offensive set. 1st and 10 for Ava, 36-yard line. Swafford under center, receiver stiff to each side. Going to hand it off. Nope, Nate will keep. Looking to pass, looking to run, looking to go down. Loss on the play of a couple of yards. Nate Swafford, good pursuit by Lamar. They did an excellent job that time of running down. Greg, we had the score from last night that I didn't catch. You want to pull that in for me? Oh, we had it, and then we lost it. Now back it comes.
Lutheran North 57, Scott City 8.
So we know Lutheran North is already advanced in the tournament. They played last night. I should have seen that, but didn't. So a loss of 1 on that first down carry. The Bears are up against a 2nd down and a skinny 11. Football sets close to the 35-yard line. Hopefully you're able to listen to this on Cause Radio on the interweb or tdhmedia.net. Streaming out. Nate wanting to pass. Got a little bit of time. Now he's going to run. Got a crease. Gets to the outside. Nate Swafford first down or close to it. Nate Swafford shoved out of bounds, and they're going to say it's about the 45-yard line. That should be about a yard short, Greg, I think. Depending on the actual spot of the football, that's going to be short.
He needed 11.
He did. Nice run by Nate. That time he pulled and back, looking to pass, saw the crease, and he's quick enough that he got through it. So now Ava needs a yard. Do you have the guts to give it to Caden Myers right here? What do you think? What are you going to do? How'd you like to be Casey Merrifield or Dan Swanson over there on the other side saying, what do we do against these huge kids that are keying on Caden Myers? So it's third down. We need a yard. Power football. That's what we do. Caden Myers right up the middle.
You got it.
There it is. How about that? How about that? Out of the pummel for Ava. It is Caden Myers. And that time, somebody opened up a hole up the middle, didn't they? I'm thinking that's a pretty good run for Caden. How many yards you want to give him?
Give Caden 4 yards on that carry.
So with that, the Bears move the chains again and put the ball at the 49-yard line. Now, Lamar had been killing us at that particular point of attack, but not on that play. You wonder. 12-8 is your score. Ava advantage, and the Bears now set up another first down, this time near the midfield. At the 49, we're in motion. We're in motion. Should be flags all over the place. We're in motion with flags everywhere. That's going to cost us 5. And I'm not certain what the call was right there, but somebody didn't catch it. There were 2 kids on Ava's front line that were moving too fast. Any idea who did that?
I have no idea, but I tell you one thing, that can kill a drive.
You're not a whooping. It can indeed.
Now it's going to be first and 15.
Ball's back to the 46 by sorts of things, and Ava now has kind of complicated the matters after they had kind of mounted a little drive here against a very good Lamar football team, and you just can't take anything away from it. This is a good team. Their history speaks for itself, but that's not what's playing this game right now. Those boys on the field are doing it. First and 15, what do we want to do? Nate's going to crease up inside. He's loose for a first down and more. Nate will get down to the 35-yard line. Nate Swafford, and by the way, these uniforms are getting as dirty as all get out on the backside. These kids are marking them up on this football field.
22 yards.
How many yards? What'd you say?
22.
22 yards on the run. So with that first and 10 for Ava, 4:05 left to go in the half. Ava with the lead, 12-8 over Lamar. And I'm not certain I've been able to say that in the last this now the third broadcast, last 2 years against Lamar. This kind of an event through the first half of the football game. With this now, the Bears first and 10 inside Lamar territory at the 34. What will we do? Swafford again will step up inside. He'll squirrel forward close to the 30. Again, he got in behind the block that was being actually set by Caden Myers and was able to just push forward. How many yards you carry on that?
4 yards on the carry.
So with that, it becomes second down and 6. 3:26 in the first half of this football game, and it's anybody's game, and a 12-8 contest being played in Lamar, Missouri for the right to advance on and play either Hallsville or Clark County. If Hallsville wins, they have to come to our place. Clark County wins, we got to go there. But first, it's Lamar. It is now second down and 6 for Ava. Here's Swafford, and no, we're going to hand it off up the middle, and a run good forward, getting close to a first down. Boy, I got fooled on that one. Way to go, Caden Myers, and he moved those chains.
He did. How about 7 yards on that carry?
Greg, this is what we were talking about. Once you've established the fact that you can move to the outside, that you can throw over the top, Lamar has to be a little more honest in their line play against Caden Myers, and it's just starting to show itself in the football game. Lamar begins to loosen a little bit up the middle. Myers is able to run, and the offensive A becomes even more active. It becomes first and 10, 23-yard line. Split to the top side is Dylan King. What do we do? Hand it off to Caden again. They're going to have to stop him, and Caden will get across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line, and so all of a sudden, big fullback play comes into action for Ava. The offense, though, is still set to spring to the outside or use Nate Swafford to get to the corner as well. And with that, it becomes second down for Ava. What do you want to say, about 5 yards? I say second 5. It's a long 5.
Long 5. Short 6, long.
Spin the ball to the 18-yard line. 12-8, Ava advantage. We're inside at 2 minutes left to go in the first half of the football game. The Bears have Mendel to the top side, King to the near side. One man in the backfield, spin a man in motion, that's Bray. Nate wants to pitch it. Nate Bray to the corner. Nate will stay on his feet. He's headed to the goal line. He'll go down inside the 5, I believe. And the officials inside the 5 at about the 3. Move the chain, set up a first and goal for Ava. 1:43 left to go in the first half of the football game. What do we end up with? About the 4, Greg? I'm trying to get my eyes spotted up on this. Right at the 5-yard line. They're going to say that Josh stepped out of bounds. Now, you have to first get Swafford to get the kid to commit. He did. Made the pitch to Bray, who was able to get to the corner and step up, headed to the goal line. First and goal for Ava. 1:23 left to go in the first half of the game. Saddle up, folks. Here we go. Under center is Swampert. 5 are needed. Caden Myers gets the first call. He'll get inside the 4. And looks like that's about it. All of a sudden, that huge defensive line of Lamar now begins to focus again in the middle of the football field. And did they give him any? Not much. Maybe an inch or 2 or 3. And so it becomes second and goal just inside the 5 of the great football game so far. Ava's up 12-8 over Lamar. Are you pinching yourself yet? Wide out, that's King to the top side. Everything focused to the inside. Hand it off, Nate's going to keep it. Pitch play, here comes Bray. They got him at the corner. But Josh is able to pick up a couple of yards. Josh Bray again got to the edge, and an excellent job made out on the corner defensively by Lamar. J.D. Bishop, who saved a touch down right there for the Tigers. 23 seconds left, 12-3, 12-8 our score, and I think we better call the timeout, and we do. Coach Swafford on the field. So with 20 seconds left, it is now a 3rd down and 3 for Ava. Our score, you Bears 12, Lamar 8.
David and Marvin Emerson of Crystal Lake Fisheries, former Ava Bear football players and alumni, want to give this shout out to the Ava Bear football team. We're very proud of you, and it's been fun enjoying the ride with you this year. From the family trout farm, the Emerson family sends our best wishes and good luck to the Ava Bear football team on and off the field.
Cash Gas Company, LLC reminds you winter is just around the next cold front. Give us a call for your propane needs. Cash Gas Company, family owned and operated. Cash Gas Company, we're Ava's only locally owned propane company. Cash Gas Company, 683-2297. 683-2297.
Here you go, folks. 3rd down and 3. 20 seconds left. Lamar set up on defense. The Ava Bears hand it off to Caden Myers. He's going to drive up for a touchdown. A 3-yard run for Ava's Caden Myers, and that was just smash it right up the middle. And the Bears go 3 yards with about 16 seconds left in this first half of football. Remember, at the end of the first quarter, it was 12-8. Now Myers puts together the 3-yard run. Greg, the length of the drive, 82 yards. So we had to work a little bit to get there. An 82-yard drive by Ava, and that will push the score to 18-8. Going for 2, of course, are the Bears. What are we going to do this time? Pitch play goes to the top and don't get in. Don't get in. Good job again out on the edges. And as a result of that, we are with 16 seconds left. It's the Bears 18, Lamar 8.
Lakey & Lakey, located just south of Ava off Highway 5, has you covered for your hay and feed needs. We are your Purina dealer and right now have 50 pounds of dog food for only $17.50. We have straw bale hay in stock and also 20% 200-pound mineral tubs for just $46. Call us today at 417-683-6781. That's 683-6781, and we strive to meet all of your needs at Lakey & Lakey.
Let me say this again, 18-8 your score, Ava lead over Lamar, and to be honest with you, Greg, they just put together an 82-yard drive, and they earned that 82-yard drive.
Sure did. Let's beat the clock up.
It indeed. Now, Lamar going to get another chance. They have a timeout or 2 available with 16 seconds left in what is a 10-point ball game. Bears have a problem. They're not able to convert that 2-point conversion. Boy, that looms big in a 12, 10-point ball game. Kick it on the ground. Lamar will handle it, pick it up at the 20 to the 25. Kid stays on his feet and stumbles through a couple of tackles, goes down at the 40. And with that 10 seconds, 10 and a half seconds left in the clock. So Lamar will set up with the opportunity 60 yards away from a score, have the ball at the 40-yard line, and Lamar comes down on the football field. Want to remind everyone at halftime we'll pass along scores, and Greg, we have some of those right now, presented by Great Southern Bank. We'll get to those very quickly if we could, please.
We're going to it here in a second.
In a second or 2. Well, let's run a play. Let's get to halftime. 10 seconds left. 2 boys in the backfield, Stoll and Tucker, I believe. Everybody sit down. They're going to pass the football. Nope, they're going to hand it off. Go to the top side. Bears trying to contain. Do so at the corner and pulling down. Good job as they take down J.D. Bishop. After he gained a couple of yards to the 42, maybe 43, there's 5 seconds left in the clock. Lamar calls a timeout. Timeout on the field. It's your Bears 18, Lamar 8.
You need somebody to work on your heat pump, or maybe it's your gas furnace, or what about that air conditioner? Who do you call? Well, you call Perry Whidden at 543-2657. It's Whidden Heating, Air, and Electrical. We install and service all air conditioning and heating units, including heat pumps, gas, and wood furnaces. Whidden Air and Electrical, heating, air conditioning, and a whole lot more. 543-2657. For Whidden's Air and Electrical. The John W. Bruffett Law Office has over 35 years of trial experience in practice. Personal injury claims, auto accidents, wrongful death, general litigation, real estate practices. We will give your legal matters the individualized time needed to efficiently and effectively resolve your legal matters. We welcome your inquiries. To reach the John W. Bruffett Law Offices, call 683-4163. That's 683-4163.
Bears know they're going to pass. Want to blitz right now. They're trying to set for that. Back to pass is Stahl. Has to move a little bit. He'll throw it up over the top. It is incomplete. And with that, a half a second left. Lamar's going to get another shot. Another shot is now third down. Isn't that right? Yeah, third down for Lamar. And they need about 8, but they have half a second. There's one play that is remaining for the Lamar Tigers. Our score at this moment, 18 for Ava, 8 for Lamar. Lamar scores on their first drive. The Bears have scored on 3 drives, one for 75 yards, one for 51 yards, and their last drive for 82 yards. To actually put this lead now at 18-8, my complaint would be no 2-point conversions. Lamar's good on defense, folks, they are. Back to pass, under pressure, going to flip it up in the air. The Bears have contained, intercept the ball out of bounds. Mute point, we're done. Headed to the half. Our score, it's your Bears 18, Lamar 8.
When your vehicle needs an oil change, inspections, general automotive repairs, or just a little bit of attention, Randy Coots and the gang at Coots Car Clinic is here to serve the folks of Cause Country. Located right beside the Ava High School, Coots Car Clinic will help get your vehicle back on the road. Call 683-3577. That's 683-3577 for Coots Car Clinic.
Heath & Son Feed and Supply will be closed on Thursday, November the 28th for Thanksgiving. We'll be open on Friday and Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We have our small square bales of hay. Have 14% and 20% range cubes. Crystallic tubs are available. Heath & Son Feed and Supply will be closed Thanksgiving Day, but reopening on Friday and Saturday.
Heart of the Ozarks Healthcare Center focuses on caring for their residents in every way. We're committed to provide a safe, protective environment while meeting the residents' individual needs. For more information about Heart of the Ozarks Healthcare Center, call 683-4129. 683-4129.
Dan here at Tarrant Insurance in Ava. Once again, it's open enrollment time for health care plans November 1st through December 15th. This year, we want to help anyone in need of good, affordable health insurance for the year 2020. We have health plans with great coverage, very affordable premiums, some as low as $0. Call us at 683-1035. We can see if you qualify. Most people do. The consultation is free and only takes about 10 minutes. Get your family covered. Tarrant Insurance, 683-1035.
It's all about excellence. And State Representative Carla Esslinger is so proud of the Ava Bear football team. An excellent year. And now for 3 years, an excellent opportunity to show Ava Bear pride. It's all about excellence in the classroom, on the football field, and in life itself. A salute from your state representative, Carla Esslinger.
At Ozarks Family Vision Center, they are dedicating their lives to your eyes by providing the highest level of total family eye care in a friendly, personal, and compassionate environment. They strive to develop lifelong relationships with their patients to ensure excellent vision, eye health, and enhanced quality of life. Visit them at the Roberts Center or call 683-3612 for Ozarks Family Vision Center. Are you looking to upgrade your vehicle with a quality pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Jason Bewley at JB Motor Company would like an opportunity to earn your business. JB Motor Company located just off the Highway 5 and Y intersection, and you can take a look at our inventory 24 hours a day at www.jbmotorcompanymo.com. You can also reach Jason on his cell phone at 683-0509. We buy, we sell, and yes, we trade too. Let's make a deal at JB Motor Company.
Well, if you're just tuning in, first off, I want to know where you need to sit down. Our score at the half, it's your Ava Bears 18. I said Ava Bears 18, Lamar 8. Lamar has scored. They did so on their first drive. 51-yard drive. They carried it in from a few yards out, picked up their first down. Stoll on the carry, who is their quarterback, running back, along with Sutter, who does that similar job. But Stoll has actually been the feature on offense in the ballgame for Lamar. Ava, on the other hand, actually started the scoring. It took all of 55 seconds. First play was stuffed by Lamar. Then Nate Swafford, quarterback, works along the line of scrimmage, gets the crease on the outside, and runs for 75 yards. Ava's Achilles heel in the football game, however, no two-point conversions. And by the way, at the 11:05 mark, the Bears will go up 6-0. Then Lamar will touch the football. And we have no answer for that juggernaut of an offensive line. They'll run 51 yards. They do it in a series of plays, get the touchdown by Stoll and the two-point conversion. And at the 8:07 juncture, Greg and I are kind of nodding at one another saying, whoops, 8-6, Lamar seemed to dominate. That's the end of that discussion. Now at the 6:16 mark, it will be a pass play from Swafford to Mendel. 54 yards through the air for a touchdown, finishing out a 65-yard drive. However, the Bears are stopped on the two-point conversion, and as we come to the end of the first quarter, it's 12-8 advantage Ava. The Bears will score the only score in the second quarter of play, and more importantly, it was a long, time-consuming drive. The Bears go 82 yards. It will be the big fullback, Caden Myers, who has been primarily throttled by Lamar. And to be honest with you, folks, that was expected in the football game's first half. But Myers breaks free on a series of plays in that drive. It's a 3-yard run by Caden into the end zone. But we're failing on the extra points, and that brings us to your halftime score. Your Bears 18, Lamar 8.
He was an outstanding athlete, and he served our country. And he knows the importance of paying the price for excellence. I'm talking about our friend, Judge Craig Carter. So very proud of the Ava Bear football team for years now of excelling in the game of football. Judge Craig Carter, with a big salute to the Ava Bear football team, so very proud of you.
The weather has turned, and the nights and early mornings are cold in Cos Country. If you need some heat maintenance, call the crew of Thomas Heating and Air, 417-251-1721. And these are the folks famous around Cos Country for no upcharges on nights, weekends, even holidays. Yes, it's true. 417-251-1721. And feel the difference with Thomas Heating and Air.
Moffett Trees and More has you covered this fall, whether it's tree services, landscaping, fencing, driveway repair, or lawn care. Jacob Moffett at Moffett Trees and More has your back. And now offering food plot services just in time for hunting season. That's Jacob Moffett at 417-543-4229. That's 543-4229 for Moffett Trees and More.
We are celebrating 10 wonderful years of being open for business at the Animal Clinic of Ava. And to thank all of you, we are having a 10% off sale of retail items in our store. This includes all equine and cattle supplies like vaccines, number tags, dewormers, syringes, flea and tick collars for your pets, and much more. Here's to 10 great years and many, many more. Thank you for allowing us to care for your animals from all of us at the Animal Clinic of Ava. And Mill Country Title, specializing in bringing security and peace of mind to all of your real estate transactions. Proud to serve clients in Ava, Mountain Grove, and in Gainesville. The Ava phone number, 683-1907. That's 683-1907 for Mill Country Title.
Plumbing problems? Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Plumbing. Greg has over 35 years experience and can handle all your plumbing needs, commercial and residential. Greg does new construction, remodeling, and drain cleaning. Greg Cantwell does complete kitchen and bath remodeling, water heaters, softeners, and filters. Greg is licensed and insured and does free estimates. Give Greg a call at 989-9167, serving all your plumbing needs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our score to have 18-8, by the way. Through each of our broadcasts this year, Great Southern Bank steps up with some scores for us to pass along. So let's do that right now. Great demonstration. Actually, it's Cheryl Davis over here. It's running the scores down, getting them, writing them down on a piece of paper. Normally, Greg sits right next to her, but in order for us both to be able to see the football field, Greg's over to my left, I'm standing here in the middle, and Cheryl's over there in the corner, and she's writing all this stuff down. So we just shuffled that your way. What can you pass along?
Well, on the other side of the bracket, Clark County 14, Hallsville 0. Ooh,
I don't like that.
Way to Clark County. 14-0. That's in the second quarter. In staying kind of in the SCA, Thayer 0, Valley Catholic 9.
Or Catholic.
That's in the second. That's in the second. And then on the other side of the bracket, back in Class 2A, last night. This was Luther North played Scott City. This is a final, 57-8. That was played last night. And then at halftime, it is Lathrop 24, Summit Christian 0.
Well, folks, in this one, it's 18-8 your score. I'm here to tell you there's a lot more football to be played. Don't be booking your tickets up to Iowa at this juncture. Much, much more to come. This is an extremely powerful football team we are playing. What I would observe the difference between this year and last year. The Bears have not had to expend as much defensive energy as we did in the first half of that football game last year when we trailed 21-14, and by the time we got the last 4 minutes of the football game, we had nothing left. The temperature itself is favoring Ava at this moment. Our score at the half, it will be your Ava Bears 18. Catch that? 18. Lamar, 8.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate! I tell you what, these teams are ready to play football. They're out, set up, ready to go 30 seconds before the clock clears at halftime. Are they ready to play football?
Well, I mean, both teams right here, they're ready. They're set up. They're just waiting for the officials to say go.
It is 3 boys back for Lamar. It'll be Nate Swafford kicking off from the 40. Bell's about to ring and draw us down to the kickoff the third quarter. And you're right, the Lamar Tigers, they're going to get the ball. Can the Bear defense keep it up? Can they stop this high-powered Lamar offense? Can the Bear offense continue to score points? Unanswered questions, but we're about to put a period on this story. Here she comes. Ball is in the air. Third quarter underway. Bounce down, picked up at the 18 to the 20. To the 25. Bears are there, and down he goes. At the 29-yard line, here comes Lamar, our score. Ava 18, Lamar 8. Stahl ends up running on the first play of scrimmage. Ball started at the 29-yard line. Stahl will cross the 30. Ends up at the 32 on the first play by Lamar. I think Josh Bray came up to make the defensive stop. And so with this, Lamar's first football drive of the second half, trailing your Bears by 10. But Greg, your concern is we're leaving 2 points off the scoreboard each time we score.
That's right.
That's 6 points we don't have in this ball game.
And that can be big.
It is now second down and about 7 for Lamar. Football's got to be at about the 32-yard line. Motion set by Lamar. They're going to spin back out of that and stay in that double shotgun set. It is Stahl again with the football up the gut. He'll go past the 35. Tucker, rather, will end up with the football. He'll go past the 35 to the 36. You're going to have Case Tucker or Dante Stahl, and I heard that Trace Wilhite might end up in the ball game. I haven't seen that yet. So gain a few more, and it becomes 3rd and 3. You know, this could be a huge third down play for your Bear defense if they were able to squish this back at Lamar's 36-yard line. So double set again for Lamar. Everybody else, the wing backs are in tight in this offensive set. They need about 3-4 yards. Man in motion. They'll hand it off up the gut, jump over, got a first down. On the carry, J.D. Bishop. Bishop passed the 40 to the 42, and he jumped over one of the tacklers to get there. And I think Nate came up to make the stop with a little help from Spencer Skiles. Move them chains, and Lamar's offense now beginning to gain traction in this third quarter of the football game. 18 for your Bears, 8 for the Tigers. Ava leading Lamar in kind of an unbelievable fashion, but that's the way it is. Shotgun set, Tucker and Stahl in the backfield. Wing backs in tight, one to each side of the football field. Man in motion. Motion's going to end up with the football. Bears force the play up inside, and on the carry, J.D. Bishop will get past the 45, right to about there. Bishop's carry should be good for a couple of yards, might even be 3. Greg, what you going to say? Second down and 7, maybe 8, somewhere in that ballpark. Ken Stamper would say somewhere in the midst of that all, maybe 7.5. As the ball ends up at the 46, I'll sort wide out. Nope, everybody in tight again.
It's a long 7.
Tucker, Stahl normally work as your wingback, running back, quarterbacks, and 2 wingbacks in the backfield on this second down and 7. Their defense is set up. Spin move there. The Bears get a hold of it. Griffith. Ball comes loose. Bears have it. And a Bear football. We've recovered the fumble inside Lamar territory at the 49-yard line. Time out on the field. Here comes your Bear offense. Our score, Ava 18, Lamar 8.
Students striving to be the best in academics, sports, and performing. And when you look for a job after graduation, come to the place that's the best industrial plant around. Emerson Climate Technologies. Working with the best. We want you to come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ava.
First and 10, 49-yard line, pitch play. Bears thinking about halfback pass, and we're throwing for a loss. All the way back. Blake King ended up with the ball all the way back at the 44-yard line.
Loss of 7.
So the Bears had just recovered the fumble by Lamar at midfield, and I think we were setting up a halfback pass right there. And instead, Lamar just killed us on that one. So the Lamar defense comes out a little incensed at the injury just received by the offense, and they shove us way back. We'll call it second down and 17. Ava with the ball, and you'll recall last year, Greg, it was a fumble by Lamar that gave Ava the breath they needed to get back in the football game. What do we do? Going to hand it off. Nate Swapper going to keep. Got a little running room. He got the 7-8 back, and he'll end up at the 45-yard line. So the loss on the play has been erased as well as gaining 2 or 3 more. And with that, it becomes third down and for Ava. I'm waiting for the chains to move up there to set it up. Third down at what, about 7, Greg, or 6? Closer to 6, I guess, somewhere in between.
6.
Ball ends up at the 45-yard line. Nice job by Nate Swafford at that moment to see a little crease, get behind the blockers and just kind of run with them and pick up well more than the 7 we had lost. Third down and 6 for Ava. 8:06, quarter number 3. Ava leads 18-8. This time is Swafford coming to the near side. Got running room. Swafford's loose. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. Gets a block. 10, 5. Touchdown. Nate Swafford scores. Swafford's run is good for Swafford a 45-yard run, and I was just waiting to see if the last defender was able to force him out of bounds, but he actually pushed him right down to the marker. And so at the 7:54 mark of the third quarter, a fumble by Lamar sets up the Bears' first score. The length of the drive, Greg Davis,
49 yards.
So a 49-yard drive, most of that on the run by Nate Swafford, who, by the way, ran the first score for Ava by 75 yards in the first quarter of the football game. Bears going for two. Swafford will keep. He'll step up. We got a two-point conversion. The two-point conversion is there. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between. It's your Ava Bears 26, the Lamar Tigers 8.
It's time to protect yourself and your family. Get your annual flu shot now at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. No appointments necessary, and the cost is only $15. If you have insurance, most companies will cover the cost. Your flu shot protects me, my flu shot protects you. Together, we can protect us all. Get your flu vaccine today while supplies last at Missouri Ozarks Community Health in Ava, Mansfield, Gainesville, Mountain Grove, Houston, Kabul, or Licking. And remember, our Ava location is open Saturdays 8 till noon, and our Mansfield location is open weekdays till 7 for even more convenience. Call 683-5739 for more information.
Mistake made by Lamar turned into points, and this time, instead of 6, it becomes 8. That begins to loom as a factor in the football game. 26-8 your score, Greg. How about those Taters to start off the third quarter ball game?
I'll take it.
Bears will kick it along the ground, play muffed by Lamar. They'll end up picking it up at the 21. The crease opens and then closes at the 35-yard line. So with this, Ava's defense will come back out on the football field. As you recall, Lamar started the quarter with the ball. They'd taken it to midfield and literally left the ball on the ground. The Bears recovered, and then the Ava Bears were able to run 45 yards for a touchdown and turn the score 26-8 advantage Ava. Now Lamar, stunned somewhat, I think, by the kids from Douglas County as they find themselves down by a bundle. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Twin set, back to pass. It will be Stahl throwing it over the middle, wide open. Ball comes loose. Incomplete pass. Boy, what a beautiful opportunity for Wyatt Hall. He was laid out, had it in his hands, folks, and he just couldn't hold on.
Oh, when he hit the ground, it come popping out.
You feel for the youngster right there because he was clean. Excellent call by Lamar right there, and a good throw by Dante Stahl.
Joe, that's a pro catch.
Yes, it was. It becomes second down and 10. Ball stays at the 35, and you got to see good football. If you see good football, then you're seeing it right now. Here comes Lamar. A little desperation moment, perhaps. 26-8 your score. Stahl going back to pass. There's the pressure. Throws it over the top, and then a big bang made by Josh Bray. That time, I think it was Hall again intended. Bears kind of spinning back a little bit. I'm a little surprised at Lamar's response right here. Their success, of course, is along the ground, but they're now desperate for points. I'm not certain it's that desperate yet.
And
26-8.
I feel it's too early in the game to go.
I do too. Said Lamar can run the football, folks. Yes, they can. I'm here to tell you, they are good. 26-8 your score. 7:36 left. This is quarter number 3. A long ways to go. Don't get your hopes up too much. Stahl and Tucker stay there as quarterback. The Bears are now lining up, ready to come in, put a little pressure on. I've got a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle. Apparently not. Stahl has time. He'll throw it up. Good defense by Zach Mendel. Excellent job by Mendel that time. All over Wyatt Hall. Josh Bray was sitting on the edge to help as well. And with that, are we going to spin this into a fourth down punting time? And Greg, 3 passes by Lamar.
Yeah, 3 and out.
So let's see. Let's not buy the kick yet. Let's see what we're up against. It is a 4th and 10 for Lamar. How desperate are we? At the 7:31 mark of the third quarter, I don't just feel that in the air right now. The punt's about to come. The Bears will hold off on the pressure. It's down the field. Will bound down, take nearly an Ava bounce. It does. Timeout on the field. Ava 26, Lamar 8.
Hi folks, Jay Loveland here, and it's been a while since we've been able to talk. But I wanted to tell you about our new adventure. Are you ready for this? It's pretty original. Jay Loveland Auto Sales. Yes, we've opened a pre-owned car lot next to Burger King and Walmart. Good quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at great prices. Check out our inventory at jaylovelandautosales.com or call 349-4444 or just stop by and say hi.
Located in Mountain Grove.
26-8 your score. The Bears defense, Greg, did their job, didn't they?
They did. 3 and out. Get the ball back.
Here we come. 1st and 10. Nate Swafford under center. Bears going to quarterback sneak right up the middle. Boy, I stopped up pretty quick. I feel for those guys up there. They're in the trenches. Jacob Lakey, Pepke, Horn, Merritt, Dylan King, some of the other kids that end up rotating in there, and I can't keep up with them. I apologize for that, but I just can't. They are really getting chewed up by that huge defensive set by Lamar. And I'm not kidding about this. If you're watching this on TDH Media, Tyson, great effort with that. You see what I'm talking about. They're monsters. It is now 2nd and 10 for Ava, and bring that, the Zach Mendel to their side. Dylan King should be to the top side. In the backfield is the fullback, who will end up with the football. No quarterback going to keep it up the middle on the run. This is Nate Swafford again to the 44+, and Nate will pick up about 5 yards on the carry and turn it into a 3rd down and 5. And Greg, it'll be a kind of a long 5, but 5 nonetheless to pick up a 1st down. So 1st, turn to 2nd, now turn to 3rd and 5 for Ava. 44-yard line. We are in Ava territory, working to what would be the, I guess, south end of the football field on a cold Saturday afternoon. The Bears with a lead of 28-0 over Lamar in just an incredible unfolding of fate and football on this Saturday afternoon. One receiver on their side. Everybody else is in tight motion man. What do? We'll keep the football. We got the penalty flag down. Flag comes before the play can fly. Procedure call against the Bears. So instead of facing that 3rd and 5, we're back to a 3rd and 10. That probably changed the nature of the offensive call, you think? No, don't like that. It's not, it's 3rd down and 11. That's what the change now say. Is that right? No, 3rd and 9. So we must have been 4 yards out, Greg, instead of 5. So we'll call it 3rd and 9, like that's going to make a lot of difference. But anyway, there it is.
The Bears have to get up to the 49-yard line for a 1st down. Actually, 48 and a half.
48 and a half. Can't be smiling right now.
Up there smiling now.
9. What are we going to do? Back to pass to Swafford. Has time now. Has to scramble. There's a penalty down, and it probably is going to be a holding call against David. I'm guessing holding call against your Bears. So I would imagine, I'm guessing you're going to decline.
You're going to decline.
I would. That's going to get you the football back. It's a holding call against Ava. I'm not certain you want to get, you don't. No, you're not going to take that call. So it's 4th down. The Bears got a half a yard out of the play. So good call by Lamar. The Bears have been stopped now with 5:24 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Ava's lead is 26-8. What is that, 18 points, something like that, a couple of touchdowns, 2-point conversions get you 16, so you're 3 scores ahead, but still a long time to play. With this now, Kate Myers going to probably punt this. Is this our first or second?
This is our first punt.
First punt of the football game. Comes right here. Lamar, do they want to come after us? Let's see what happens from it. High snap. Caden will kick it away. It's a terrible kick.
Not good.
I mean terrible. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Time on the field. Ava 26, Lamar 8.
And now let me catch my breath and spill facts about e-cigarettes. E-cigarette companies think they are geniuses. They think if they cover the nasty taste of nicotine and toxins with candy and fruit flavors, that we won't notice. Some of these toxins are known to cause cancer. And you can't just read the ingredient list. E-cigarette companies are behind on following FDA regulations for e-cigarette ingredient, manufacturing, and purity standards. Do you really want to inhale grape-flavored toxins? No e-liquids are cool. They're an addiction tool. I don't know about you, but I won't be fooled.
Ava School students, speak up about e-cigarettes.
Bears do a great job on the handoff, actually fake handoff. Dante Stahl, the quarterback, keeps the football, and Dylan King stays at home and says, not here. Takes him down after about a half a yard gain. Bears failed on their offensive set. make that, rather Bray that made the defensive play. I'm sorry, I took that from folks next door, and that didn't work. Second down and a long 9, and with that, let's see if it ends up in Stahl's hands. He's done most of the work. It is Stahl. There's the reverse. Up the middle, hole opens. Good run for Lamar. They're going to get past the 45 on the carry. J.D. Bishop, a little misdirection, and Greg, we were fooled by Stahl's move to the top side, and the chains move for a first down by Lamar.
It's good for 10.
4:15 left to go in the third quarter, and it's anybody's ball game. 26-8 your score. The Bears defense, if they're going to stay in this football game, have to dig in here and stop Lamar from taking the momentum away from them. Right now, it rests over in the white, blue, and gold of the Bears. Back to pass is Stahl, throwing up over the top. It is caught at the 20-yard line. And with that, down for a first down at the 19-yard line. Stahl makes the throw over the top to Wyatt Hull. Nate Swelford playing the defense, but another first down, and now deep into Ava territory, and Greg, just like that, here they come. Lamar knocking on the door. 8 points for the Tigers, 26 for your Bears. 3:42 left to go in the third quarter. Here comes Lamar. Stahl and Tucker in the backfield. It will end up in Stahl's hand. Another reverse, another opening on the outside. The Bears are there to force it out of play, but not before Cade Griffith on the carry is able to push it out of bounds to make that Bishop rather on the run. Let me see, is that 2 or 3? I thought I saw 3 on the carry. It is Bishop instead on the run. Sorry about that. And with that, a gain good for how many, Greg? 8 yards and 8 yards. So they're inside right at or nigh onto the 10-yard. And here comes Lamar with 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. Put a man in motion. It will be Stahl on the carry this time. The Bears chop him down, but not before he picks up a first down inside the 5 but about the 3. So with that, it becomes a goal circumstance, I believe. First and goal for Lamar at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Greg, can you tell? Looks like about the 8 yard line. 8 yard for Lamar. 26 for your Bears, 8 for Lamar. Lamar hasn't scored since the 8:07 mark of the first quarter of this football game. Bears with 26 points on the board to this moment. Now a new youngster in the backfield for Lamar. That's O'Sullivan, who is back there. Stahl with it, going to go straight up the middle, touchdown. They're close to it. No, didn't get in. 1 yard. Didn't get in. A yard out. Thought maybe he was going to be able to finish it off, but the Bears got him at the last minute. So it becomes second and goal from about the 2. Skiles comes up, makes the defensive stop for Ava. And the Bears playing big against a huge football team with tradition that you just can't even begin to sort out or halfway understand. In the backfield is that New Jersey O'Sullivan. 2 kids could get it. It's Stahl going, Tucker going right up the middle. Case Tucker with a 2-yard run. So with that, it is Case Tucker on the carry for Lamar. So let me get that marked. A 2-yard run by Tucker. And with that, Greg, the length of that drive, if you would, please.
The length of the drive is 55 yards.
So a 55-yard drive by Lamar, and now the Tigers back in the football game. 26-14 your score, and they're going for 2. Timeout is called immediately by the Lamar Tigers. Timeout on the field. It's Lamar 14, the Bears 26.
You made some tough choices today, huh? Like which socks to wear, or what kind of music to listen to. Well, here's a real tough choice. McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Tenders, or the Buttermilk Crispy Chicken in their signature crafted recipe sandwiches. Choose from specialty flavors like sweet barbecue bacon. Whatever your choice, you get tender, juicy, all white meat chicken. That's Buttermilk Love at participating McDonald's.
26-14, Lamar. Scott Bailey calls the timeout, talking to his Tigers over on the other side. Dan Swafford in the midst of munching on the Bear defense. 14-26, 12-point margin. Greg, it becomes a 10-point margin with a 2-point conversion. You're thinking right here, that's 2 scores for Lamar, but Lamar's back in the football game, aren't they?
They sure are, with a full fourth quarter yet to come.
2:30 remaining in quarter number 3. So you see, this is a century and a half from being done. So Lamar will go for 2 as expected. They'll line up. They'll run it Stahl right up the middle. He'll fight for it. He'll fight for it. He'll fight for it. He did not get it. No, the Bear defense says not here. And so the point after attempt fails. Our score, Lamar 14, Ava 26.
Saying goodbye to a loved one you wanted to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
26-14 our score. Do we have any of the great Southern scores to pass along? Lathrop over Summit Christian 24-0. And let's see, Clark County leading Hallsville 14-0. That's in the third quarter, Clark County. And you have Valley Catholic over Thayer 9-7. Great Southern presents these scores just past the half, I guess. Bears about to get the ball back in what's now a 26-14 ball game. We're going to end up with it at 25 and be spun down right about there. Well, Greg, your impressions so far with 2:26 remaining in this third quarter of football play?
Well, I tell you what, we are finding out our Ava Bears can come over here at Lamar and they can play with the Lamar Tigers.
Seen it for 2 years now. This is perhaps our first or best chance at getting past this state quarterfinal football game, which, by the way, in the history books, we have never done at any level of football gone beyond this. At the moment, 26-14, but that's all it is. Under center, Nate Swafford going to hand it off again. Nate will dive it right up the middle, be stopped. Lamar made no bones about stopping that run by Caden Myers. Caden does get past the 30 and inches up very close to the 31-yard line, Greg. That's about a 2-yard run.
It sure is.
And so we're going to call it second down and 8 for Ava. We're moving from left to right and now have the football at the 31-yard line. Started this about the 28, almost 29. Bears have scored off of a fumble by Lamar. And now Lamar has responded with a 55-yard drive to now bring our score 26-14. Ava this time, it'll be Swafford. Pitch play comes to play, and he loses a half a yard. Nice defensive play by Wyatt Hall out on the corner. And that time, Lamar coming to the near side. That's what we were running to. We're able to stop that play as Hall makes a great defensive play. No gain whatsoever, and it becomes third down and about 8 for Ava. Now, the one thing, Greg, to be real careful of, the momentum is beginning to swing back to our side of the football field.
It sure is. Third, we've got to get this first down.
Be a huge first down.
This would be the second 3 and out, and we do not need that.
Would be a huge first down for Ava. It becomes third down and a skinny 8 for your Bears. Under center is Swafford. Wide out to each side. Nate Swafford wants to run. Got a crease. He'll spin. He'll get rid of 1, get rid of 2, but he won't make it. Gets past the 35 to about the 36. Nice run by Nate Swafford, but we needed a little bit more than that. So, make the defensive stop does Lamar. For Ava, it becomes fourth down at about 2. Short 2. Fourth down and 2. The ball rests at the 38-yard line, 36-yard line, somewhere right there. Certainly, we're not going to go for it. What do you think, Greg? You know, Dan sometimes takes a chance. Do you take a chance with 30 seconds left, 26-14 in the third quarter? Bears are lacing it up like they want to go for it. Spin a man in motion. Now we're going to step back away from the play and call a timeout. Nice job, Dan. Nice job, Nate. Trying to pull Lamar off ties. Couldn't get it done. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. We take the timeout. Ava 26, Lamar 14.
Paul Wade and Associates. It's about accounting, bookkeeping, honesty, and experience. Paul Wade and Associates, with decades worth of experience in accounting work, offices in Ava and in Gainesville for years. Paul Wade and Associates, our Gainesville number 679-2299, 679-2299, and of course in Ava, Paul Wade and Associates at 683-2319. That's 683-2319.
Bears taking the lead over Valley Catholic 14-9, and Clark County goes over Hallsville 20-0. So the Ava Bears will have to punt it back to Lamar. 17 seconds left in the quarter. It is a 4th and 2. Lamar doesn't believe Ava's going to punt it. So they have sent no one back It is a 4th and 2, and Caden Myers, who on occasion runs this play, they don't think it's going to be a run. Caden will kick the ball, bounce down, takes about past the 40, and ends up at about the 31-yard line. And with 8 seconds left, Lamar will re-enter the football field with their offense and set up shop. Here's your score. We have a quarter plus 8 seconds left. The Ava Bears cannot play, Greg, not to lose. They have to keep the edge on the offense and go after Lamar with everything they have. Lamar has responded with that drive and the 2-point conversion that failed that time and turned this into a 26-14 ball game. Now Lamar's turn as they set up, put a man in motion, stall on the spin, will hand it off, and that spin touchdown by Ava, coming in Lance King to take down Gabe Griffith, and a great play made by Lance King there, who came up to spin the legs out. A game good for about 2, and we've run out of time. It's time for the 4th quarter. Our score, Ava 26, Lamar 14.
In the world of home improvement and hardware supplies, when you know what you're looking for, and even when sometimes you don't, the place where we stop to shop is Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers. And they offer special services like glass cutting, keys, paint color matching, equipment rental, screen repair, and much more. And if there's something you're looking for that we don't have in the store, we can probably get it for you. Open 6 days a week. It's Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
The sun always rises. Your dog will always love you, and the tax man always shows up. Certain things in life are always reliable. So when you're ready to talk about life insurance, contact your dependable State Farm agent. After all, you might already count on State Farm to insure your car, and your life insurance is one of the things that matters most. Plus, there might be even more ways to save on your car insurance.
Call David Cody in Ava 683-4141 or in Mansfield 924-3231.
Here comes Lamar. Start the 4th quarter. Second down at about 7, something like that. Lamar will go back to pass. Pressure's on. Down he goes. Great job on the defensive play right there as Stahl goes to the ground. Cut down by Ava's defense. Josh Bray got in the backfield and took him down for a loss good for 3, almost 4. And it becomes 3rd down. Greg, how many yards lost on that play, Mr. Davis?
Well, they're going to back it up and say only 2. Yeah, 2 lost.
Nope, it's beyond. 3rd down. Oh, you're right. 3rd down and 11 now for Lamar. Ball goes back to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 11. So back out of the shotgun, and everything Lamar does is shotgun set. It will come with a run play. There's a little reverse to the top side. They're not even down again. Great job up on the edge defensively. Stepping up is Dylan King to make the play. It becomes 4th down and about 10 for Lamar. Punting time and clock counting down in the 4th quarter. Your Ava Bears with 11 minutes left away from breaking through the ceiling of the state quarterfinals. They have never in the history of Ava Bear football advanced beyond this point. It is still a long ways off, but for the moment, 26-14 your score, and we force Lamar to give the ball back to Ava's offense. Here comes the punt. It is in the air. It bounced down at the 40. Will be played by Nate Swafford. He'll get it at the 40 and go down right there. Ava Bear football. Timer on the field. Ava 26, Lamar 14.
We want our kids to succeed as an Ava Bear athlete. Well, nothing gives a kid more confidence than knowing that he or she's of value. Nothing gives a child better sense of being valued than being able to carry out responsibilities at home and in the classroom. A little child can be trained how to do small chores, provided it's a part of a team effort and due credit is given for a job well done. We're building Ava Bear athletes to succeed for life. This announcement from Douglas County Chart and the Interagency Council.
1st and 10 for the Bears. It will be a pitch play up to the top side. Big run to the outside for Ava. 1st down all the way to the 43. And that time the pitch worked to perfection. Coming up out of that edge, and the uniforms are terribly dirty. Josh Bray got the pitch, Greg, and I had a hard time catching the number on the edge.
Sure did. How about 28 yards?
Pull that football all the way down into Lamar territory at the 43-yard line.
18 yards.
18-yard run for Josh Bray. Great pitch by Nate Swafford. Now it's the 4th quarter, and Lamar loves to celebrate that. But I got a hunch their defense been on the football field a little bit longer than the Bears' defense has in this game. Remember what happened last year. 26-14. Bears first and 10 with the ball. Handed off to Caden Myers, and you got to think that Caden's going to get in a little more into this offensive plan as we're trying to eat clock and move down the field. It will be a good run by Myers, good for almost 3 yards, Greg. Move the ball past the 40 and take it down to the 39, I think probably a good spot for the football in this game against Lamar. 26-14, Ava leads, and the clock now counts down, working for Ava's advantage. We're going to call that second down and how many?
I'm going 2nd and 7, and it's a short 7.
It is indeed. Almost 6.5. Kent smiles a little bit. Wide outs, one split to each side of the field. It is in the backfield. Caden Myers, Nate under center for your Bears. Second down and 7. What do we do? Where Nate's going to keep it. Step up, go down. No gain at all. Good job by the defense of Lamar. That time they took Nate down as we tried to run to the near side or left side of the offensive line. 9 minutes. 5 seconds left to go in the game. Your Bears trying to break through the barrier of the state quarterfinals. 26-14 over Lamar. It is now a 3rd down, and Greg, we're almost in 4-down territory. It becomes 3rd down, and a skinny 6 for the Bears. Nate comes over. Coach Merrifield figures out what he wants to do. We're trying to take as much off of the clock as we can. And with 5 seconds left on it, the Bears actually saddle up and get ready to play football. Man in motion, hand it off. Nope, Nate's going to keep. Looks for the pitch. He's in trouble. Hold on to the ball, goes down. All the way back at the 45. Big loss. Big loss for the Bears. So forget about that 4th down and short. Bears are now facing a 4th down and huge. Nice job by Lamar's defense. What are we doing here? We have a flag down? Didn't catch that. Didn't catch that. 4th down for your Bears. I didn't catch what the call was, right? Did you?
No.
So 4th down for Ava. And the Bears 4th down, I'm not certain what they've done. 4th down and 8. So apparently they ruled we were down sometime sooner than the loss that occurred. They say they forced us backwards, not the other way around. Okay, Myers kicks it. Oh my goodness. Kicks it in front of the Ava stands. I'm not certain what Caden was trying to do right there. Anyway, Lamar's going to have pretty good field position. That was a horrible kick. I'm being honest about it. Caden wanted to try to boot it a little bit down in the corner on the top side of the football field. And Greg, that was one of those highlight reels that you never want to watch. So here comes Lamar, 1st and 10. They're going to have the football at the 38-yard line. It is still the 26-14 game. 7:45 left to go in the contest. Man in motion. Going to do a little dipsy-doodle stuff. Bears are there on defense. Josh Bray makes the tackle. Out on the edge. Josh started it. I couldn't see who finished it up. May have been Caden out there. They first passed and then handed off in trying to stretch the Bears out and get us to miss somebody. But guess what, Greg? We didn't miss, did we? Matter of fact, a loss of the yard on the play for the Bear defense now. 2nd down and close to 11 for Lamar. And the clock stopped with play at the 7:39 mark in the ball game. Yes, said in the ball game. Ava 26, Lamar 14. Bear defense saddled up right now. Lamar shotgun set. Tucker and Stahl should be the kids in the backfield. It will be a handoff. Now a reverse on the run. Bears are there for drops. Josh Bray takes down J.D. Bishop. Bears defense learning with each snap of the football what Lamar likes to do. A loss or no gain. No gain. 3rd down and 11 for the ball. Ball resting at their end of the football field at the 38-yard line. 7:20 and counting in the ball game. Again, 12-point contest. Ava lead 26-14. Can you believe it? Lamar sets up their shotgun. 2 quarterbacks in the backfield, waiting for the snap on 3rd down and 11. Back to pass. Quick throw out on the edge. They've got a catch. Bears are there defensively for the 1st down. Catches for Gabe Griffith. It'll be a 1st down for Lamar with 7 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the ball game. Lamar moves them chains and stays alive, Greg. Bears had played so well, but did not make the coverage out on the edge. And as a result of that, it will be a 1st down for Lamar at midfield. We're not done. Lamar now saddles back up with 2 boys in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the midfield marker of this football game. State quarterfinal. Stahl will hand off. Check it. Bears in the backfield. Drops it. Back there for the stop is Josh Bray. Came in and just cream gave Griffith, and it was Tucker on the handoff. But Bray in the backfield makes another defensive play for a loss of how many yards, Greg Davis?
Loss of about 5.
It becomes 2nd down and 15. Clock now rolling in Ava's favor. The clock favors your Bears. Up 26. When's the first time I said that in a long football game? 26-14.
I don't remember saying that.
I never have. 2nd and 14. Now the Tigers keep everybody inside. Again, 2 boys set in the backfield on 2nd down and 14. A passing down perhaps. What did the bell? I've got movement all over the football field. This ought to cost Lamar 5, I would think. 2nd and 14 is what it says up on the board. And we will have a procedure called against Lamar. 5-yard penalty. So pull them back a little bit more.
Lamar's first penalty of the day.
So haven't been many mistakes made by either team.
Only three flags this game.
3 total penalties in the football game. How that for well-played football? We can handle that, can't we? 2nd down and 19 now. 5:58. The clock becomes Lamar's enemy as well as the Ava Bears. It is a 2-score football game. 26-14. Lamar can do a little bit of everything. They have magic. Be aware of that. 2nd down and 19. Spin a man in motion and another offsides. I think by Lamar. Let's see what they're going to call. It is a procedure call against Lamar again. 5-yard penalty. I'm here to tell you, folks, there's a team that's acting a little tired right now, and it's not the Ava Bears. 26-14 your score. Those are the kinds of mistakes that you make when you get fatigued. 26-14, 5:33 left to go in the football game. It now becomes a 2nd down and 24. Bears defense set up. We're wanting to blitz. Now they pull back out of the blitz. Quarterback will hand it off. A reverse again in the backfield. Got him, Josh Bray. Makes the stop on J.D. Bishop. Over. Josh Bray has been in the backfield 2 or 3 times, and he makes a tremendous defensive play right there. What more can you say except Bray is having the game of his career. Jacob Eastling was also back there. A loss, and Greg, it becomes 3rd down and 21. Loss of 2. 5 minutes and counting. 26-14 your score. Now the Bears will pare it back. It is 3rd down and 21. Passing down for Lamar, they call the draw. Everything changes along the defensive line. Put a man in motion. Play will go that way. Bears have it. Bears have coverage. Bears put pressure on him. Got him in the backfield. Down he goes. Great job defensively by Ava. It'll be Ava Bear football. Lamar will be forced to punt it away. Great defensive set by the Bears that time as Caden Myers and Spencer Skiles work the edge to the near side toward the Lamar bench. 4 minutes and 25 seconds away from history. If you're an Ava Bear fan, never have seen this moment. With a chance to move on and play in the semifinals against what appears to be Clark County. If you can keep it alive, do you believe? 26-14, punting time, maybe. How desperate is Lamar? They will punt the ball away. Bears need to just get away from it, let it bound down, and inside the 31-yard line. Time out of the field, Ava 26, Lamar 14.
It's Jim's Body Shop. The name you know, the people you trust when it comes to auto body repair services or giving you a tow anytime, day or night. And who hasn't locked their keys in their car? I've used them to help me out there too. 683-4609. That's 683-4609 for Jim's Body Shop. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support Ava Athletics.
There is a 3:59 left to go to the state semifinals for some football team, and right now that some football team is the blue and gold of your Ava Bears. 1st and 10, 31-yard line. Just don't make any mistakes, but keep pounding at them, and that's exactly what they do. Caden Myers will pound right into that big Lamar line. He'll cross the 30 and fight his way to the 32, and the clock continues to roll. Ava up 26-14. Clark County's leads now 22-0 over Hallsville. Last count on Thayer, they were leading Valley Catholic 14-9. And we have a 31-0 lead, Lathrop over Summit Christian. Lathrop 38 now, Summit Christian 0. That's on the other side of the state quarterfinal bracket in 2A football. Bears appear to be headed to Clark County if they can keep it going. 3:22 left to go in the football game. Ava up 26-14. Can you believe it? Nate Swafford under center. What do? Nate will keep. He'll get a crease. He'll cross the 35. Fights his way to the 36, 37-yard line. Close to the 40-yard line. It becomes third down and a yard now for Ava. Make another couple of first downs, Greg, and you're nailing in the coffin. 26-14, two-score lead in the ball game. For 2 years, we have faced this outstanding football program and gone home with I don't think our heads down, but certainly stung by defeats of 6 points and 5 points. Now, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the ball game, is it possible that the Ava Bears have figured out a way to defeat the Lamar Tigers, such an outstanding football team? What do? Swafford will keep. Pitch play, top side. That's Bray. First down and more. Bray to the 50. Bray to the 45. Goes down right there. Another Bear. First down. Moves the chains. 2:29 left to go in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, get out the celebration cups. We're about ready to move our way to the state semifinals. Never have we done that, Greg. Never have we been able to advance beyond this. And the last 2 years have always found frustration on the football field against the Lamar Tigers. But you know, the Bears are about to make history. They are indeed. 26-14, let that clock run. 2:16 left to go in the ball game, and we just picked up a first down. Now in territory that belongs to Lamar. The Bears taking all the time they can. 5 seconds left on the clock here in the stadium in terms of a snap. What do? We snap it to Caden Myers. Caden goes right up the middle. 5 yards on the run. Close to it for Caden. And the clock continues to drive down. And the celebration, look at the Ava fans who fill up the far side of the football field. Many of them have started to stand up as they realize they're about to see history made. And the first time I've ever been to a Lamar football game, folks are getting up and beginning to file out. 26-14 your score. 1:34 left to go in the ball game, and the Bears coaching staff are clapping for their kids as the clock continues to count down. It'll be Ava Bear football. It'll be second down and 5 with the ball at the 41. Nate will hand it off to Caden, and Caden will just go into the pile. At the 40, he gains about a yard. Clock continues to run. And ladies and gentlemen, the Bears' history you're in the process of hearing being made at this very moment. And a timeout called by Coach Scott Bailey. With 1:10 left to go in this football quarterfinal championship game, it's your Bears 26, Lamar 14.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist and bumper to bumper.
Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts, your local hometown auto parts store. We have batteries, the motor oil, all types of parts and accessories. We carry it at Bumper to Bumper, and we deliver locally free.
From your late model ride to your classic fixer-upper, where your auto parts specialist and bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper.
Let me be straight about this. The Ava Bear football team plans are that they will travel somewhere up to Clark County, which is on the border with Iowa, and spend a night. And then they'll get up on Saturday, the 30th of November, and they'll play the state semifinal football game. And Greg, we've never had that conversation. No. 1:10 left to go in the game. Bears are facing a third down and 5, and it'll be Nate to keep. Nate spin, ball fumbled. Lamar's still alive. Lamar's still alive. They've got the ball. We're not done. Oh, my goodness. Why do we have to make this much more exciting? 1:06 left to go in the ball game. Lamar's going to get the ball back as we fumbled, scrambling for extra yards. Okay. So 1:06 left. I think Lamar has 2 timeouts left, Greg. One timeout left. 26-14. It's a two-score difference with 1:06 left. And you think they might want to pass the 35-yard? Ball's at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Lamar. They will go back to pass. Here comes the Bears. Going to press it up. It is caught and out of bounds. Nice job. J.D. Bishop out on the edge picks up a first down. We're not done. A minute left to go in the ball game. I would have rather just run it out with the clock, don't you think? Yes. Minute left. Lamar will have the football. 26-14 your score. You can hang on to the celebration for a second or two, can't you? 1 minute left. 26-14 left to go in the ball game. Here comes Lamar. They'll saddle him up. First and 10 for the 47. Back to pass. They'll flip it up, get the catch, and it will be inside Ava territory at about the 44. 53 seconds. They made the catch in bounds, so the clock will continue to roll at 48 seconds left. Lamar very quickly comes up the line. Didn't get out of bounds. Clock is kick in on 2nd down and 1. They'll throw the ball to the ground, stop the clock with 39 seconds left. 26-14 left to go in the ball, or 26-14 your score, with 39 seconds left to go in a state semifinal football appearance for the Ava Bears, who have played 3A football for 100 years, 2A football for 100 years, never to advance beyond this ball game right here. So with it now, 39 seconds left. It is 3rd down and 1. Lamar set. They'll go back to pass. The Bears now putting pressure on the quarterback. Got him, down he goes. Tackle is made in the backfield. Now the clock should run. Nope, timeout called. That's the last timeout Lamar has. Timeout on the field. It's Ava 26, Lamar 14.
Who do I wrestle for? I wrestle on my high school team for Jason Garcia, my fiercest competitor during practice and my biggest fan during meets. I wrestle for the chance to put our little high school right here in Missouri on the map.
Wearing the uniform of your high school comes with a big responsibility. Younger kids look up to you, and the reputation of your high school depends on you. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Yeah. I did. Or we did. Yeah. 26-14 our score. 34 seconds left. I hope. Tyler Watterson, back in Ava, with Suzanne sitting there next to you. You appreciate what's about to happen right here. 26-14 our score. 34 seconds left in the history of Ava Bears not getting beyond the state quarterfinals. It is ours, and I'll come right out and say it right now. 34 seconds left, 26-14 left. Lamar will go back to pass. The Bears will put a little pressure on Stahl, throw it over the top. They wanted to do an alley-oop. Bears didn't allow it to happen. Made the tackle, but a first down. So with 27 seconds left, ball in Ava territory at the 40. We'll continue to work this. Lamar and their no-huddle offense quickly comes back and they throw the ball to the ground. Stahl, by the way, was under center right there, so he could throw it and stop the clock with 25 seconds left. It is a 12-point Ava lead. 26-14. They score a touchdown. They get the onside kick and score again. They win. 25 seconds left. Out of the snap, here will come Lamar. Ball's at the 40. The snap is there. The pass will be up in the air. Bears have triple team coverage, thrown out of bounds. Stop the clock. 20 seconds left. It becomes 2nd down. Nothing is ever easy for Ava Bear football. 20 seconds left in the ball game, regardless of who we play, what we play, or where we play. It is always a struggle, and we're there struggling for the right to move on and make the long road trip. And everybody get your map out. When you get home, there'll be a test. Where is Clark County, and how do we get there? 20 seconds left to go in this ball game, and the Ava fans are all standing or near on to it on the other side of the football field. They're about to have a celebration Ava has never had. Back to pass, flip it up, overthrown. And with that, it becomes now 3rd down. Am I right? 3rd down and 10. No, 4th down. 4th down and 10. 17 seconds left. So they have to score off of this one, pretty much, to give them the chance to get the ball back, to have the chance to get the ball back in order to score. That's kind of how that would work with them. So 17 seconds left. The ball in Ava territory at the 17-yard line. And look at the Ava fans. Ava fans are all standing up, and they're making as much noise as half of Ava can have at any one moment. 4th down and 10. Back to pass the quarterback Stahl. He's going for it all down the field. Mendel has coverage. It is overthrown. That's it. Ava Bear football, we have won. Did you hear what I just said? We have won. 26-14 your score. It's Ava Bear football. We'll kill the clock. We'll move on. We'll play Clark County. In the history of Ava, we have never seen this moment. 11.8 seconds left on the clock. Greg and I have been doing football together for 30 years. I've been doing with and around the Ava football program for 36 years. This moment has never existed until right now. And here we are. And back home is Jared listening to the radio. Jared? Coming home with the win. You bet. 26-14, 11.8 seconds left. The Bears will take one snap, and then they will celebrate. Snap is about to come, and this game becomes the history of Ava Bear football. Coach Sylvie, I know if you're here, you're smiling, and if you're at home listening in, you're smiling, and Scott, if you're in Florida listening to this thing, you better be smiling. Knees down. It's history. It belongs to Ava. The final on this Saturday afternoon from Lamar. It's your Bears 26, the Lamar Tigers